reflection. 310 MKTS. This is a 2025 model. Nice big molded, one-piece fiberglass molded front cap there. You can see it's a full face, not your half face like most others. This also comes with a leveling system. This is the Lippert LCI leveling system, which is nice. Notice it is a fully enclosed and sealed heated underbelly. You have a little dog leash hitch area right here. Keep in mind, make sure you take your dog off of that before you leave. We pull them down the road like Chevy. And also going with the bigger handle for you to get in the camper, which is nice. That's patent pending. Now this one does have the outside kitchen. Now we're a little bit close here. I'm going to be able to show you just a little bit of what this looks like. So you're going to have a little refrigerator, as you can see, and then of course your Capital Grill. That is the knockoff type of a griddle, if you will. LED lights underneath both of the awnings. Nice thing with having the awning on the slide out itself is the fact that you're not losing that amount of space for the slide out. So it's on the slide out, so now you get that additional space. Now let's get on the other side and see what they've got to offer. Oh, by the way, nice big storage doors, pass through. Now they have central lights. You can go ahead and plug something in here, TV if you wish. You can take everything out through here. Be sure you get yourself some brass wool and put it in there even when you're not using it. You don't need the critters to be coming up through there. 30-pound LP bottles on the front, as well as your power tongue jack. Power tongue jacks make it a lot easier for you to get it on and off of your vehicle. I'll have all the weights, specifications, so forth of this underneath, but see, here's for your leveling system. It does have your tire pressure monitoring system in here. Charge controller for your solar that's already on the roof. Outside shower. This is for the front cap lights, water pump switch. By the way, whenever you're hooked up to city water, before you switch it to fill in your freshwater tank or anything else, be sure you take the pressure off this hose. You can do so by shutting the hose off, open up your shower here, get the pressure off. This is your black tank rinse. Rinse out your black tank when you're done. 110 outlet in case you have a heated water hose. I know some of you are probably saying, Paul, this thing's missing some poles for the tanks. Well, it's not. This is for the gray tank. That'll be for the washer if you were to get it in the bedroom. I know a lot of people see it says gray tank here and they think it's for this, but this is for city water. And then that's black tank rinse there. So it has all the explanations. You have your battery disconnect there. Now this one has two different slide outs. You're going to have storage. This is under the bed. And you can see another light. Now I know that you're never going to get to your campsite when it is dark out, but just in case you did, you do have a light so you'll be able to see what you're doing. Two more gray tanks here, as well as your black tank. But gray tank for the bathroom, gray tank for the sink. It has the Furrion on-demand water heater. Now people say that there's an issue with rain getting in there, but if they put one of those bug screens over there, that solves the problem 98% of the time. I'm not sure as to if that is true or not, but you can go ahead and try it for yourself and let us know. Now you're also going to have underneath, let me show you here, your spare tire. Makes it easy for you to get to. Of course, you got to crank that down. Most people aren't doing it themselves. They're having somebody else do it. Hitch receiver on the back. This is only for up to, I believe it's 300 pounds, not for towing on this particular one. As you can see right here, it is only, it's not like the fifth wheels where you can tow 3,000 pounds. They do have a sprayer port back here, as you can see right there. It is wired and framed for the rear observation camera. Much better than a backup camera in my opinion. That way there you can at least see what's going on behind you while you're driving down the road. And then the ladder so you can get up on your roof. Now this ladder is rated for a capacity of 300 pounds, as you can see right there. But let's get on the roof, show you what the roof looks like. So we're having a little bit of inclement weather. I'm not going to stand up on the roof. It's a little bit wet, but you can see your solar panel, your ACs. It's a lower profile on the one up in the front there. Kind of give you an idea of what your roof looks like. Now you can walk on this roof, so if you're at a race or some place where you want to get up on the roof, maybe because of the view, of course you wouldn't like this view, but you know, you're able to do that if you wish. Now, I thought I'd give you an idea what it looks like with the slide out in. So you can still, if you wanted to, you can still use that bed while the slide out's in. You can still get to the closet. Don't be leaving that closet door like that when you're traveling down the road. But take a look. You still get to the bathroom. Plenty of room to get to the bathroom. Now, here's the thing. When this is in, do not be stepping or sitting on those chairs, because that is not, there's no weight on that, and eventually it will damage the floor. So you're really not getting anything. If you need to get to that refrigerator, just put the slide out that's on this side, and you can walk down and get into that slide out. I do that all the time in mine, because I'll go ahead and put the dogs in my camper, and I'll just park somewhere where I can put the slide outs out. You can get to the stuff right here, and you're good to go. So just want to give you an idea of what it looks like with the slide outs in. So now let's get inside where the fun begins. Show you where everything is here. Now you see I have the lights off right now, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to go ahead and turn things on. So as you come in, you really can't see what I'm doing here. By the way, this will light up once it senses motion. But you've got your lights, your ceiling, kitchen over top of the island, awning, your porch, your connects or your Bluetooth, awnings, your slide outs, checking your levels all through there to be able to see it. This also has your 𝚑𝚘𝚎 up in this area. There you go. You can see it a little bit better there. 𝚑𝚘𝚎 for your Wi-Fi. The cool thing about the 𝚑𝚘𝚎 is this, is they, you buy the plan through them. However, what they do is they are finding the best Wi-Fi signal, basically from either whether it's Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, for the area you're in. So you don't have to have the different plans from the different, you know, whether it's Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T. You're buying it through 𝚑𝚘𝚎, and they take care of that for you. So gives you a better possibility of actually having Wi-Fi while you're traveling. So let's get on with this. Now we have some additional lights that we need to put on in here, and they're individually controlled, which is kind of nice. Now you do have a switch for this one. You don't have a switch for that one over there. Underneath here you have another light. Now if you get it set up like this, what's happening, nice thing is you can take one of these chairs and slide it over here and use that for your desk. Now the other nice thing is that this is an ottoman, which you can take out if you want to kick your feet up. I know you're probably not going to want to because that's recliners, but maybe you want to use it as your coffee table. I think you're going to like the the MCD roller shades, because they have these tassels and you're able to pull them down. You're not having to try to get up in there to get them. I mean, right now I wouldn't have been able to pull that one down without that. You can hear the rain. Love being in a camper when it's raining. The island, you can see the lighting underneath there. So staying with the back here, of course, with the desk, you have drawers. You have 110 outlets. You're going to have storage up above. Look at how deep that is. I mean, it has a little pantry over there, but because those are low enough, it makes it nice and easy. In most fifth wheels, things kind of get a little bit too tall. For your oven and your 3-burner cooktop here, what you're able to do is this folds over as such. But the nice thing is this is a newer one, so when you turn it on, if I accidentally left it on, I can see that I left it on because it's red. Love how they did that. And of course your oven. Highly recommend, if you want to make this an effective oven, put one of those like a pizza stone, get one of the stones, put it there. It'll make your cooking life so much better. We have an additional light over here as well. Now, another nice thing about what they've done here is the fact that you actually have counter space to work while you're cooking there. Not only you have counter space here, you got a 110 outlet, nice light, but you even got additional counter space behind you, additional outlet there. And check out these drawers, all the storage stuff that they have. I think you're going to love the way what they have done for you as far as giving you adequate storage for everything you could imagine while you're out camping. I mean, how many more drawers do you need? You've got 3 more here. And take a look at that one. I think people, that's one of their people's favorite, between that and the trash can. But notice how they cleaned up how you're able to put things down here so you're not hitting the lines. Plenty of storage. Notice that they're soft close for that. Now, it's not for the drawers themselves, but then this is kind of like your pantry here. Now, you have a sensor light, so you can set that on, and when it senses motion, it'll go ahead and come on, as you can see. Well, it's supposed to come on. There we go. But then at least when you close the door, you kind of still see in there. TV, you can put it away if you want, so you don't have to have that up. A little bit of storage on either side. This is where you're going to put your, this is if you were to put a some type of like DVD player, you can put that there, or some other type of thing, maybe for satellite, for your TV. You do have the fireplace, and then of course storage up above as well, and I'll go all the way through on those. I mean, tons of storage in this kitchen. I didn't even show you above the refrigerator yet. As well as over here, I opened up, show you where that 𝚘𝚘𝚘 is, but that comes all the way across here. So you can put long items if you need to. You can even, if they're long, you can even put them in here to get that across there. Check out the lighting over top of your island. You have a power vent fan. Nice thing with that is you do have a usable window. So that way there, if you're cooking, you open up that window, it's going to pull that air directly across right out through that fan. Now, as I'd mentioned, I didn't show you the storage up above there. Of course, you know, things you put up there, you're not going to be getting very often. This does have this little screwer thing here that'll go into here to keep this thing closed while you're going down the road. Benefit there to you because this thing is back behind the slide out. You want to make sure that that thing is not going to open up, and that will ensure that it doesn't. Recommendation is when you put the slides out, put this slide out first so you're able to walk back through this island to look to make sure that neither one of these drawers over here are opened, because if they were, they're going to catch that slide and you will not be happy. So that's the kitchen area. What are your thoughts? Of course, nice recliners, 12-volt plugs there. They're manual recliners, by the way. And this center section, you don't have to have it down there. You can actually push that back up in there. What do you think of the windows, the MCD roller shades, and the space? Now, this is a 50 amp service, so you do have 2 ACs. The AC up here is controlled right here. Power vent fan, which was there, is controlled right here. And for your little coffee bar, ice cream bar, whatever kind of bar you want to call that, you do have 2 110 outlets down low, so you're not having to worry about that extension cord. Now you have a couple of different night lights to help you. You have one right here. They're sensor powered, by the way. You have one there as well. And then of course for outside as you're coming in, there's a light, it's a blue light for the steps, so you'll be able to see where those steps are, not collecting the bugs. The nice little power vent fan, this is the small one for the bathroom. Do not put one of those big ones in there. Trust me, if you have one, you flush that toilet, you will not be happy. That one works best when you're using it because you don't have to have a window or door, another vent open. The door here, something I highly recommend. I don't understand why manufacturers don't put them, lock them to the front, because it's when you're braking that's going to give it the most force. But something I'd recommend you get yourself, get some little wood slats to put down in here to keep it from going, and you can put those together in wood, just little 1-bys. And then get yourself a pool noodle, cut it to fit, and then just put some bungees around it to hold it on the top side. That way there, if for some reason you forgot to go ahead and latch this, because some people, they'll see that and think it's latched, and it is not, because listen, now it is latched. But in the event you forgot to do that, you've got the backup to keep that glass door from falling forward. So nice big shower. You do have your on-off button right up here, which is nice. Little skylight. Now I know people ask, well, Paul, how tall is it in here? Let me just show you. I'm 5'8". That kind of gives you an idea how tall I am. That's without my hat, by the way. So give you another look. Nice good size sink, high-rise faucet, Furrion on-demand water heater. All you do is set the temperature, turn the hot water side on, and you're good to go. You'll see it in here, you will see it, the temperature changing. Once it gets up to temperature, you know you're ready to go. 110 outlet, storage down below. Your storage drawers, I mean, now they're not very big. I know people always ask me, Paul, why are these things in here? Well, this is a toilet paper holder, but it's like, where do you put it? So people want them different areas. I mean, because the way this door was made, you might be able to put one there. I don't know that I would do that, but that's the reason why they don't install them, because they don't know where people want them. By the way, notice it's a pocket door for the bathroom as well as for the bedroom. So that when the doors are open, they are not in your way. Coming to the bedroom, this is the queen bed. Benefit with the queen bed is, this is, by the way, it's 60 by 80. You have the little nightstands. You can increase this to be 70 inches wide. You'll lose the nightstands. It'll still be 80 inches long. You do have your own controller for the AC back here. They are ducted, which is nice. And then look at the storage. So you have the ladies' storage is over here. Guys, don't get any other thoughts, because this is the ladies' storage. If you wanted to, you can put a washer dryer in here. See the washer hookups right there? You can do a washer dryer combo there, or you can put a dryer on this side and put a washer on that side. Only problem with that, then you got to move your clothes. Central light up there, and then of course you have blue lights, as you can see there, and that switch is right on this side here. Now, guys, if you're lucky, you'll have this storage over here. So they give the guys storage over here. You do have a central light up there, as you can see, and then you have your drawers. So that's typically the guys' storage. They might give you a cabinet up top there, and then of course the ladies' dresser right there. Already set up for a TV up front on the side here, and storage on the other side. So this is the 310 MKTS by Grand Design. It's a reflection. What are your thoughts? Is this something that would work for you? Give me your comments down below. Like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please do share the video out, and I'll be back at you again soon. Thanks again.